Hola Pyukumukrew, Namako here, and welcome to this edition of Pokémon Trainer Upgrade. In this video series, we'll take a high-level Pokémon trainer and give him or her the best possible team of 6 that fits the trainer using all the possible major battle strategies. Mega Evolution, Z-Moves, and Dynamaxing, or Gigantamaxing if applicable. For this video, because of the revelation of him being in the Masters 8 in the Pokemon anime, we are upgrading Alain. Alain is the winner of the Lumiose Conference during Ash's travels in the Kalos region. So this is how I could see potential changes to Alain's team when we see him in the Masters 8. First, we'll take a look at Alain's signature Pokemon team. Alain has a very interesting team in a Weavile, B-Sharp, Unpheasant, Tyranitar, Metagross, and a signature Pokemon, Charizard. These are actually the only Pokemon that Alain has been shown using during his time in the anime. All of those Pokemon, and these Pokemon that I can envision Alain using, are all of the Pokemon that I have considered for Alain's team. After some thinking, this is the final result I have for Alain's upgraded Pokemon team. First, we'll take a look at Alain's signature Pokemon. His signature Pokemon is his Charizard. Also like that in the anime, I believe that Alain would have completed his task of finding a new Keystone and Charizardite X so his Charizard could Mega Evolve in battle once more. Next, we're going to have the 5 other Pokemon to complete his team based on what his team is noted for. Alain's team is full of powerhouses, so it's no surprise that I believe he should retain the only other Pokemon of his that is close to a signature Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Metagross. Alain's history with Steven, the champion of the Hoenn region, is the reason Alain uses one to begin with. Now, here's the thing. 3 of the other 4 Pokemon of Alain's that we saw at the Lumiose Conference are 4 times weak to fighting types. And although this is in regards to the anime and that really doesn't matter, I feel like that will not fly in the Masters 8. Especially since Ash has 2 fighting types on his Journeys team. So the remaining 4 Pokemon will be completely different. First is a powerful Univibird that I believe better suits Alain than Unpheasant does. And that Pokemon is Barbarari. Another Pokemon known for his physical look that I believe would be a good fit for Alain's team is Avalok. Another Pokemon we don't really see much of in-game or in the anime that I think Alain could use effectively is Konkelder. The final Pokemon that I picked amongst this group, and this was real hard, but in the end I ended up picking Bouffalant to be Alain's last Pokemon. Though the team is complete, we now have to figure out which Pokemon should be the Z-Mover and which Pokemon should be the Dynamaxer. Now, honestly, I don't see Alain using Z-Moves or Dynamax, but since Ash is likely using all 3, it doesn't hurt to theorize potential improvements. If Alain Dynamaxes a Pokemon, I believe it would be his Metagross. As for Alain and Z-Moves, it could be anything amongst the remaining Pokemon. But with Barbarari having similarities to Unpheasant, I chose for Barbarari to have the Z-move giving him the Flynium Z to use Supersonic Sky Strike. Now we'll take a look at the movesets and items for Alain's team. Now, usually I would do this in the form of the gaming aspect of the perspective, complete with EVs, IVs, and natures to fit them. But since this edition of Pokemon Trainer Upgrade revolves around an anime character who's never been featured in a Pokemon game, and those things basically never matter in the anime, I won't really delve into that and just go by the ability, item I choose, and moveset I could see Alain using. Let's begin with the Bouffalant. Alain has powerful moves with his Pokemon, so his Pokemon for the most part get powerful moves. His Bouffalant will have 3 powerful moves in Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Head Charge. Stone Edge and Earthquake, or any rock and ground move combination, are commonly and traditionally used moves. And Head Charge is a stab, or same attack type bonus move, which is boosted by the ability Reckless, which boosts the moves that can cause recoil damage. I doubt Alain would use items outside of the Charizardite X, but I gave all the Pokemon items anyway, so I have Alain's Bouffalant having a Lumberry, which would negate a status condition one time. Next is Alain's Konkelder. The set for Konkelder I came up with, I think, is the one most people who would use Konkelder would use. Konkelder has the ability Iron Fist, which boosts the power of punching moves. So, of course, he's going to have the elemental punches, which are Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch, each with a 10% chance of burning, paralyzing, or freezing the opponent respectively. His fourth punching move, which is also a stab move. There are multiple fighting-type punching moves to choose from, so I picked Drain Punch for recovery purposes. Assault Vest is the item I would give him. Again, anime isn't the same as the games, but Konkelder is notorious for a very low special defense stat, and being a fighting type, Konkelder is weak to psychic and flying type moves, and both of those types are notorious for mostly special moves. Next is Alain's Avalok. Avalok has great attack and defense, an average HP, but below average in everything else, which actually does help in a couple circumstances. Avalok's moves are Recover, to help with health, Gyro Ball, to help against rock types, and is boosted by Avalok's slow speed, Hydro Pump, to help against fire types and gives him a special move, and Avalanche for stab and to get a boost if he's attacked first. Own Tempo was the best possible ability for Avalok to have, so that's what I gave him. It prevents confusion. And I also know that if it was in the game, that Hydro Pump won't be that powerful on a Pokemon who in the games has a 44 base special attack stat. But again, it's the anime, so not the same as the game. Now we move on to Alain's Barbarari. He has a similar strategy, having a recovery move in Roost, a special move for a traditionally physical attacker in Braviary's case, Heat Wave, mainly for coverage. Again, it's the anime. Barbarari also has a powerful fighting move in close combat, which I can see Alain using on a Barbarari. Last but not least is his best stab move, which is Brave Bird. His ability is Sheer Force, which most would pick over Keen Eye. Again, I doubt Alain would be using Z moves, but if he did, I think he'd use the Flynium Z on his Braviary so he could use Supersonic Sky Strike. Next is Alain's Metagross. Metagross could be used in multiple ways, so this is how I believe Alain would use his. It would be a literal all-out attacker with mostly physical attacks. It has Bullet Punch for priority and stab, Earthquake for fire-type coverage, Psychic for stab and a special move, and Meteor Beam to boost special attack and as a very powerful move. Its ability is Clear Body, which negates all stat changes not caused by itself. Metagross's item that I put on it is the Weakness Policy, which boosts its attack and special attack if hit by a super effective move. Last but not least is Alain's Charizard. He will have a couple similarities in regards to his past moveset. He will have Roost for recovery purposes, but outside of that, he will have 3 moves he's already used in the past in Thunder Punch, Dragon Claw, and Blast Burn. Why Blast Bird, I don't have a darn clue. He'll likely be the only Pokemon of Alain's that will have an item, and obviously it would be the Charizardite X. Initially, his ability would be Blaze, which boosts Fire-type moves if he's below half health. But when he Mega Evolves to Mega Charizard X, his ability will become Tough Claws, which boosts the power of Contact moves. In this case, those moves being Thunder Punch and Dragon Claw. Now, there is one question left that kind of relates to Alain that I am a tad bit curious about. And that is, will we see Marin, who is Alain's travel partner during the Kalos journeys? I can see her Pokemon evolving into a Quilladin and Follette by now, but I guess we'll see. This completes Alain's upgrade and what I believe his team would be like if all battle options were available. Obviously, with this being within the anime and not the games, things are a bit different. But I did what I could to upgrade Alain's team. With that being said, tell me, what do you think of this team? Would you make any changes? Who do you think Alain would have on his team that is new? Whether to the Pokemon choices or to their movesets? Let me know in the comments below. That's it for today, Pyukumukrew. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi bushi, namako bushi. So let's play together. Onaka no nakakara, jangen poi.